What is Road to Life? Oh boy, that's a really good question. It's a non-denominational church, and we believe that Jesus, he went to seek and save the lost, and that's what we do here at the church. And we just believe that no person's potential is ever wasted. God didn't put anything inside of us that, he can't use, no matter what you've gone through. So we are in Michigan City, Indiana, as well as we are going to be opening up our Maryville, Indiana campus in the coming months. We always say we're the front lines when it comes to kind of creating the atmosphere for God to move in that environment. And a worship team, I think a lot of people get it confused by thinking it could be just all about the production or just all about the performance aspect of it. But it's what happens behind the scenes, it's what happens backstage in the lives of each and every one of us that are up there. Even though a lot of people use that verbiage, it's like you're up there. It doesn't matter if you're on guitar, if you're on keys, if you're on drums, you're leading those people that are in the church building, and you're showing them, I worship because of what God has brought me through. So a worship team is really, we're there to support the pastor in whatever he is preaching and bringing the message to. And that's really it. We're the front lines. We're the first thing. This particular team we have right now currently, there is so much family and this unity that I've never really been a part of before. And so this team just kind of started, we're a bunch of misfits that just kind of play, and we're not professionals at it. I think the amount of times we do it kind of could make us professionals. But we're all just growing in what we do, but we kind of came together and trying to love each other the best we can. At the beginning of every month, I will sit down and just kind of, see what are the songs that the house, our church has really been listening to. People come up to me like, oh, can we play this song? Can we do that song? So I think of those things first, and then I will actually schedule our whole team out a month in advance. So then people can really, hammer in that practice and make sure they know their parts really well, and that they come in. And those are songs that have been stirring in their hearts that whole month, so they've been listening to it. And it's so cool how God just lines stuff up in our lives, and we can really see man, I was struggling with this, and this week this song was exactly what I needed to sing. So then we come together on Wednesdays, and we kind of circle up, we talk about the set, what we need to do for transitions. And then we all go to our sections and we play through those songs. We'll stop if we need to start over and do a song again. It's hey, let's not stress over it. Let's work together as a family and just trust that this needs to go and we can move on with the set. And so it's also some of that, taking out the stuff and, working through different things. But I say Wednesday in rehearsal is the biggest thing for us. So we're not perfect at all. We just work through stuff.
I'm the technical director here at Road to Life, and basically that covers media, sound, lights, any video elements, and our live stream video. Everything we're doing is for God. We want to do everything as excellent as we can. The people up front or even in the seats, just as it goes on and God's actually moving in this place, and you start seeing people that are really stone-faced at the beginning start to raise their hands or start to engage in worship. That's what really drives me.
The difference is a family is welcoming. We try to love each other well and have grace. I think the biggest thing is having grace for one another. When you play especially, the real family part is being hey, there's grace for you. Let me come alongside you and help you figure out this part, help you figure out this piece that you're going through. And so that family thing is also checking up on each other throughout the week. I mean, really a family is really taking care of each other in the good times or the bad times, and just supporting each other no matter what you're going through. Because even though you're up on the platform, you're still a person. You're still going through struggles. We still go through life. And so it's not getting it twisted or romanticizing that once you're on the platform, your life's perfect and everything's okay. It's not hiding that stuff. It's exposing it to the people you're close to and you can trust to help you walk through it, To me, worship is to give adoration, to give gratitude to, and worship is you lift up your hands, you see a lot of people doing that. They worship and pour out however they feel. So it's if I'm a kid and I'm super excited about something, I'm gonna jump up and down. If I'm, really sad about something, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna let that out. if I, was just given a prize, or I'm gonna start screaming and telling everybody like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And to me, that's kind of what worship is. It's like when God does something miraculous in your life, you pour that out with a song, with a yell, with a jump, so when some people see us doing like these fast songs and we're all jumping around and headbanging and going crazy, people can be like, what are they doing? And to me, I'm like, I'm celebrating.